What is up, you guys? It's your favorite tarot reader, and I am back with another read. Okay, honey, period. If y'all have been wondering why this video is late, why all of these videos are late, since I am sick, okay, like, period. So, we're just gonna go ahead and go with the flow. Alright, you guys, I am taking personal readings. You guys can cash out me at Money Sign Caprice Cooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com. Alright, I work on energy. Energy is fluid, so this could be about you. This could be about the person that you think about, or anybody's thinking about you. Okay? Also, time is an illusion, so this could be about the past, the present, or the future, but somehow it's affecting you right now, okay? Alright, it is 3:26 on my stove, and the real time is 8:57. Thank you, Ascended Masters. Feel free to look up any angel numbers mentioned in this video. Alright, Spirit Guides, Ascended Masters, so family, twin flame family, please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to my Sagittarius for let's do February 22nd through the 29th. We'll do February 22nd through the 29th. Alright, Sagittarius, this is going to be through February 22nd through the 29th. Alright. Spirit Guides, Ascended Master, Soul Family, Twin Flame Family, please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to my Sagittarius for the 22nd through the 29th. Alright, so a lot of you guys could be doing some healing work, trying to revolutionize like your thoughts, what you see as irritating, what you see as unobtainable. Also, I feel like this could be you sending people on an awakening, like just people coming into contact with you. I feel like you are helping people ascend. You are dropping gems of knowledge within them. You're looking like a bombshell right now. I feel like you look good because your insides feel good. It's kind of like you're healing. You're loving on yourself. You're feeling like a baby. I feel like you just got you some new lipstick. Somebody just got their eyebrows done. I'm also hearing like maybe now that it's getting warmer, is because coming into springtime, like start tapping into like some house plants or something, putting some house plants around your house, and then maybe being able to like depot them in the springtime or something like that. But I feel like this is breakthroughs. This is God telling you like, hey, you're supposed to do yoga. Hey, you're supposed to do music. Hey, you're supposed to be on the bowling team. I don't know why I just heard bowling team. 33, thank you to the masters, but I heard bowling team. But yeah, this is somebody just getting their steps ordered. This is somebody like literally like healing from childhood wounds, healing from past relationships. I'm also hearing somebody could have got bullied for having like craters in their face or like really bad cystic acne. I feel like somebody is coming up with like some kind of skincare line to help people with acne, finally taking action on it. This is something that they have needed to surrender to. So if you have always been picked on in school, I feel like it was a reason for that. I feel like God had a purpose for you. God was bringing you in some sun. And then you also have the Scorpio card here. You could be dealing with the Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio cross watching for the Sagittarius. But I feel like this is you shedding the skin of not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy enough, not feeling like you could find your happy place, not feeling beautiful enough, you know, not feeling like you will be picked in the crowd. This is like 333, thank you, Ascended Masters. With the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, to me, this is kind of like fighting. You know, this is you fighting for your life, fighting to come out of trials and tribulations, fighting to come out of stress, fighting to come out of worry, fighting to like just own your place in this world and be exactly who you are and be exactly who you want to be. I feel like there's a sense of having to fight for your place or fight for your title. And then if you look at these cards, I never noticed, but one is lit up and the other one is not. So like these two little things, one has a light and one doesn't. I feel like this is you like 2 of Wands, kind of like choosing a path to go down. You know, I feel like this is God telling you like no matter what you do, it's going to be right. No matter what you do, as long as you trust yourself, it's going to be the right path. I feel like whatever God is leading you to, it's kind of your job to trust now. I feel like you've been fighting this fight for a long time. I just hear apartheid. What's that song called? What song is that? I can't think. It's a 2 Chainz song. Got bitches in my condo. I don't know. I'm hearing like something from Toronto. Somebody could be from Toronto, but that's not the song. Wait, I keep hearing like fuck. You ain't never told no lies. You ain't never told no lies. Real niggas say true. You ain't never told no lies. You ain't never told no lies. So this is kind of like God ain't never told you no lies. God never told you was going to get something and then you didn't get it. God never told you to have faith and then didn't deliver. I feel like this is God telling you, like, I ain't never told you no lies. Everything that I tell you, you know, everything that has been coming to you during those sleepless nights, it's kind of like you probably think you don't have energy, but that's a lie. The devil is a liar. You do have energy. Even if you're not getting a lot of sleep, I feel like just ask God to have the energy to be able to go to work or to do the things that you need to do. But I feel like God has you up for a reason. I don't feel like this is you having sleepless nights because you're stressed and worried or whatever. I feel like you've already given those worries to God. Now it's a point of just having that relationship with God and talking to God and surrendering to your healing process. Surrendering to those sleepless nights. Surrendering to the messages that are coming in during that time and allowing yourself, 555, thank you, sending messages, to like take them all in. To really take them all in, to listen to them, and to see the value in them. You know, to see the value in whatever stress or drama or troubles, you know, that you've been ensuing. You have the Two of Wands, just like I just said. Knowing the decision that you have to make and knowing which one to make and knowing which choice to make because you've already learned your lesson. This is turning your back on anything that doesn't serve your purpose. With the Queen of Cups, you could be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio energy heavy because you have the Queen of Cups with the Scorpio card here. But to me, this is like learning to walk away, like learning to finally walk away. Like maybe in relationships in the past, you know, you would stay with the man just because, you know, just because you didn't feel like you could find more love, or just because, you know, you wanted him to feel good. I feel like it's a sense of like fighting for self, right? So this is like if you have a decision to make between two jobs, I feel like the decision is between more money and a less toxic environment, and you're choosing a less toxic environment, even if that means less money, which is giving you a little bit of this anxiety because maybe you're a person who's used to having money. You could have a lot of earth in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Taurus card right here. But I feel like this is you being very grounded when it comes to money and loving your stability. Loving having something to like fall back on. Loving having something to like grasp. You know, having something to fall back on. Like if everything else is going wrong in your life, you know that you can go to work and make some money. You know, it's a sense of like leaving behind old partnerships, old friendships, you know, old relationships that just weren't good for you and manifesting new ones. With the healing card here, with the Temperance. This is your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors being around you, helping you manifest. You know, I feel like if you have been feeling like vibrations or like tingly feelings throughout your body, a lot of your limbs falling asleep, I feel like this is your guides just giving you that nudge that we're here. I keep hearing we are here, we are here, we are here, like Horton Hears a Who. So I feel like this is like spending a lot of time with your children. We are here, we are here, we are here. Like this is the children in an uproar letting you know, like, look, we are ready to be the children who are going to revolutionize Uranus, this world. So it's kind of like as parents, you know, we have to teach our children through our behaviors. So I feel like this is you switching up your behavior, switching up how you move. You know, if you have siblings and you're the oldest of a lot of younger siblings, I feel like at this point, you know, they've seen you go through a lot with your parents, and I feel like you're needing to talk to them about just kind of like loving on your parents and forgiving your parents. Like you're teaching them that like through your spirituality you learned that it was never your parents' fault. Anything that you went through, it was never a reason to blame your parents. They had their own journey and they did the best they could with what they had at the time. So this is kind of like coming into like with the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, coming out of lies and deception, coming out of feeling like you are in lack, like you lack the needs or the family or the support or the funds to make whatever happen. I feel like there's a sense of like really wanting to love yourself, really wanting to just cry and heal and purge. I feel like there's a lot of sickness, there's a lot of stuffy noses, there's a lot of sinuses. It's kind of just like somebody is feeling very under the weather. Like it feels to me like purging out lies, purging out deceptions, purging out old ways of being. This is you literally revolutionizing yourself. This is like you going through like a morphing phase. Like when superheroes become a superhero, I feel like it's always a scene where they're like morphing into something. And I feel like you're becoming an Avenger. Like you are literally, and I always say this, my daughter is an avatar. Like she's a sleepwalker. A dream walker is what they call it. And I feel like this is the dream world. You know, this is the virtual reality. And when she's home, when she's in her sleep, she's in her natural state. But here, it's kind of like she's a walking zombie. Like, not saying it like that, but, you know, I do feel like she has a mission here. And as parents, it's time for us to raise our vibration so that we can in turn raise theirs. Now, with this Knight of Swords, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of drama coming up. Ending this month, I feel like a lot of relationships that had been ended throughout this month are being solidified. So it's kind of just like, if this person is out your life and you were wondering, you know, if y'all haven't texted in a couple weeks or a couple days and you were wondering, like, are you removing this person? I feel like by the end of this month, you will know what people were not supposed to come into 2020 with you. You know, for so long, I'm like, damn, like, I really don't want to have to cut these girls off. I really don't want to have to cut my friends off. You know, I really don't want to have to cut off people in my life, my family members and stuff. But I'm telling you, you can cut people off energetically without not being around them anymore. Just like your family. Like, if, say, you live with your mother. You're in high school, but you want a spiritual journey. You can live with your mother. You can love your mother, 1111, thank you, Spirit. But at the same time, you can also love yourself enough to not feed into that energy. You know, just like what they say, black magic. I don't believe in black magic. You know, I do believe in shadow work. I do believe in working on your shadow side and doing magic to help heal yourself. But as far as, like, manipulative magic, doing magic to manipulate others, meaning love spells or yes, and I do consider love spells to be dark magic, and I say that because they're not a bad thing. I don't think they're a bad thing. However, I do feel like they are darker. I feel like manipulation comes from a darker side, feeling like you have to manipulate this person's heart in order for them to love you. That is shadow work. You know, that is insecurity. You know, that's not self-love. That's coming from your shadow side, your dark side. If that same love was coming from your light side, you would love yourself enough to know that you are lovable. 12, thank you, Ascended Masters. And you don't have to do magic in order to attract somebody to you. So if you were dibbling and dabbling in spell work, I feel like you're realizing that shit don't work. Free will is a motherfucker. And if you doing spell work on somebody and, you know, you trying to make them think about you or something like that, they probably thinking about you, but you can't control what they think about you. 33, thank you, Ascended Masters. So you can pop up in their head, but then they like, like, I remember that bitch can fuck. Like, you never know. I'm just saying that as an example. Somebody probably really did think that. But the whole point about it is, you really can't manipulate people into doing what you want them to do. And, you know, if you are a water sign, I feel like water signs can be very manipulative because we are very emotional. So maybe if you are a Scorpio or a Cancer or a Pisces dealing with a Sagittarius or a Taurus, I kind of feel like you're coming out of being manipulative. You're coming out of having to manipulate people to get what you want. And now you're just like, shit, bitch, I deserve it. Ain't no way that I can't have it. So no longer are you needing to manipulate people in order to have the things that you want. Let's say you want to be in a relationship. You no longer have to manipulate that woman into wanting you. Now you can just text her and date her like normal and know that you are enough. You know, you are enough. This is like knowing that you want a job but not cheating your way to get to that job. You know, this is like a lot of fighting. With the Seven of Wands plus the Knight of Swords, I feel like this is a lot of just fighting. And it's 7-7, thank you, Ascended Masters. This is literally divine war. This is a apartheid. This is literally you going to war with yourself. And in turn, as you step into war with yourself, as you continue to win that war, you win wars with the outside battles. You know? As you become bigger, as you become more of a giant, more of yourself, more of God. You know? Or a goddess. Whoever you are. But it's just like, as you tap more into the God within yourself, and we rise up. I keep hearing that song. But as you rise above the struggles and the drama and the pain and the struggles of yesterday, you can kind of go into get the gift, the present of tomorrow. It's kind of like, even though it's a process, the past did serve you a purpose, you know? It served you the purpose of making what today is and what the future is a gift, a present, something to be grateful for. That's why we have the past, to make us more appreciative of what's to come in the present. You know, we go through exactly the fuck shit, the bullshit, the hurt and the pain, so that we can be more appreciative for that good shit that comes in, those good blessings that come in, so that we can be open, ready with open arms to receive. His hand is out to receive those blessings. Because we've earned this outfit. We've earned this cloak of secrecy. We've earned our stripes spiritually. We've been in the community. We've been shedding our love and our light to people in our schools, even though we were the ones getting bullied. We were still always good people, even when we were in horrible relationships. We were always good to our employers or our bosses. We were always hard workers. We were always good in school. Even if our grades wasn't good, our behavior was good. You know, this is kind of like understanding that you have always been a beacon of light. You have always been a person to be looked up to. You have always been a person to be admired. It was just you who didn't see that in yourself. It was me who didn't see that in myself. It was your mom who didn't see that. It was your cousin, your brother, your uncle. I just heard the name Frank. J. Cole could be watching, sis. What's up? But I feel like it's a sense of kind of like coming out of feeling like you ain't good enough. Feeling like you not that bitch. This is like you being in middle school thinking everybody hates you, and then come to find out everybody from your middle school, every time they talk to you, they be like, yeah, you remember me? We was friends. And you just like, whole time I thought I had no friends. I thought people didn't like me. But it's like every time you connect with people from high school, they talk about how cute you used to be or how fun you were, you know, or something like that. It's a sense of no longer throwing yourself a pity party, no longer feeling sorry for yourself because of what you see on the outside. This is changing that narrative. You know, I used to feel like my life was so horrible because of what I saw on the outside. I saw what I wanted to see. I saw my perception of things. I saw where I was in a moment of, you know, well, this isn't going exactly how I want it to go. So instead of my perception being glass half full, to me, it's glass half empty. So I'm going to blame what I'm seeing for the way that I am right now. You know, but as we get older, it's more so like changing our perception. Okay, yeah, I am going through a hard time. Yeah, what I'm seeing on the outside doesn't look great. I'm not in the exact place that I want to be, you know, but I know I can get there. You know, this is you looking on the outside and feeling like, damn, I don't have the best house. But on the inside, feeling like, damn, but I'm worthy of the best house, you know. This is no longer looking at the outside, no longer looking at this 3D ass bullshit, this perception of what the world wants us to see. This is us going deep within ourselves and looking for the answers, tapping into that ancestry. You know, tapping into the people who helped us be where we are, tapping into the history that made us. You know, this is her story. You are literally making your story as you walk. As you walk in your mission, as you walk in your purpose, as you walk down the motherfucking steps, bitch, as you walk to your car, sis, you are making history, right? Everywhere, everything that you touch, I'm hearing like glitter is gold. Glitter is gold. That's why I just found this crystal today. I don't know what kind of crystal it is, so if you know, please leave a comment down below and let me know. I found this crystal today, and I was looking at it, and I said, everything that glitter ain't gold. That was what I got from this of why I had found it. Mind you, I found these 3 crystals today. I found them today looking for something for my daughter to get her enrolled in school. And I was freaking out. I had an attitude because I couldn't find what I thought was lost. And then at the last minute, I found it. And I had already found all those crystals in a completely different place. So I'm just like, okay, so maybe God just needed me to go looking so that I could find these crystals. So it's kind of like God, even when you don't think that God is on time, God is always on time. Like, you could be thinking you late to a meeting, and it's kind of like, as soon as you get there, it was a motherfucking, I don't know, the energy was bad. They had motherfuckers cussing motherfuckers out, and then you walk up in there, and the commotion is just got done. Or, you know, you running late to work, as soon as you get to work, a whole football team just go out. 33, thank you, Cinemasters. And it's like, damn, like, I really just, I dodged the bullet, you know? So this is no longer being on the time of the 3D. This is knowing that you can bend time, knowing that you are an airbender and a water bender. This is tapping into more gifts than just, oh, I can read people's mind. This is actually learning how to read people's mind. This is being able to read people with a drop of a dime. As soon as you see them on a corner, you can just read their whole life. This is you being able to hear those messages, see those spirits, you know, connect with spirit. This is all you. This is all you. Okay, honey, period. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, Sagittarius. Overall, the overall message would be to kind of like believe in you. Don't just believe in what you see. Believe in what you feel. Because sometimes the eyes can deceive us. You know, sometimes our outside perception of what we see to be happening in our life could be looked at as, oh, we ain't where we want to be. But the true test, 33, thank you, Ascended Master, the true honesty is in how something makes you feel. You know, a nigga could tell you y'all in a relationship and he loves you, but does he make you feel like he loves you? You know, a boss could be telling you they appreciate you at this job, but do they make you feel appreciated? You could be telling yourself you deserve this money, but deep down in your heart, do you feel that you deserve that money? Do you feel like you worked hard for it? Do you feel worthy of it? You know, if not, ask yourself why not, and then fucking figure that shit the fuck out. Why you felt like you fucking didn't work that shit out, and then manifest the fact that you do deserve it. For whatever reason you thought that you didn't, work that shit out. That's how you manifest. That's how you bring in blessings. You get down to the root of the problem. What's stopping me from getting it? You know, why haven't I gotten it yet? It's not what am I not doing, but it's kind of like, okay, what do I need to go back to? Going back to the basics. Basics of fundamentals are the building block. Well, are the building blocks to fun. So this is kind of like before you can get to your happiness, this is like crawling before you walk. This is going back to the basics, going back to school for a little shit, doing your research online, watching YouTube videos that interest you, not just that ones that are about pranks and mukbangs and tarot readings or something like that. You know, tarot readings are good, but maybe if you're trying to open up a business for acne or something like that, maybe just start looking up good ingredients for acne. You don't have to stop watching YouTube, I'm not saying that, but maybe change up what you're looking for, you know? Look for career readings if you've been struggling in career. Look for what's blocking you reading. 2222, thank you, Ascended Master. Look for ancestor messages type readings. You know, decide on the type of reading by the title, by the number synchronicity. You know, it doesn't just have to be, oh, he loves me, so I'm going to click that. Because even though you put that in your heart and you're seeing that, you can put those desires in your heart that reading is going to come true. But unless you feel like you deserve everything that was in that reading, you're not going to be able to manifest that. You got to do the healing. You got to tap into, okay, I saw that reading. I heard what she said. I took that in. She said that this, and this can happen. Now, what steps do I need to take in order to get me here? Why don't I have this relationship yet? God, why don't I have this relationship yet? And then the next day, God probably going to show you that you impatient as a bitch. And you're going to be like, maybe I don't know how to be patient with love. Maybe I don't know how to allow myself to be courted, or, you know, whatever realizations come to you. But it's about asking the questions that matter. Okay, asking the questions that matter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I am taking personal readings. You guys could cash at me at money_Caprice Cooks. You can also email me and Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com. All right, y'all. I'm out of here.